أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Course 5, page 18, pointer D. Today we will study the Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 125 and 126. We saw the first juz has 4 quarters and each quarter comprises 5 pages. The first quarter, 5 pages with 37 ayah we studied in QC2. The next 5 pages with 39 ayah we studied in QC3. And the third quarter, the 5 pages with 29 ayahs we studied in QC4. And now the fourth and the last 5 pages, that is 36 ayah, we are studying in QC5, and inshallah we will complete the 141 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah, which are in first juz in this QC5. The 5 pages of first we place on the right hand, the next 5 pages again on the left, thus we have the 10 pages in front of us. The next third quarter we again have the 5 pages on the right hand. Now this last 5 pages we are keeping on the left hand. Thus the 16th page is on the little finger and the 20th page on the thumb of the left hand. Let's to revise the pointers for the page 16. The pointers for page 16 are abrogations, don't questions, wish of the people of the book, paradise for Jews and Christians only. Abrogations, don't questions, wish of the people of the book, paradise for Jews and Christians only. The 17th page pointers are Jews and Christians fight among themselves, the injustice block mosque, Christians made ascent for Allah, ignorant say Allah talk to them. Once again, Jews and Christians fight among themselves, the injustice block the mosque, Christians made ascent for Allah, ignorant say Allah talk to them. And the brief pointers for the page 16 are abrogation, question, wish, paradise. Abrogation, question, wish, paradise. And the brief pointer for the page 17 are Jews and Christians, the injustice, Christians ignorant. Jews and Christians, the injustice, Christians ignorant. Let's to proceed with the page 18. The first pointer is Jews and Christians will never be pleased. The second pointer is Bani Israel remember the favors. And the third pointer is test of Ibrahim alayhi salam. The fourth pointer is house of Allah and the city. Let's to keep these pointers on the finger, the third finger of the left hand. Jews and Christians will never be pleased. Bani Israel remember the favor. Test of Ibrahim alayhi salam, house of Allah and the city. Once again, Jews and Christians will never be pleased. Bani Israel remember the favor. Test of Ibrahim alayhi salam, house of Allah and the city. Today we have to study the fourth pointer. The brief pointers for this third page 18 is Jews and Christians, Bani Israel, Ibrahim alayhi salam, house of Allah. Jews and Christians, Bani Israel, Ibrahim alayhi salam, house of Allah. Let's to go for the fourth pointer, that is house of Allah and the city. The link with the previous verses is earlier Allah talked about the leaderships of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Now he describes the constructions of Kaaba by him and his son and establishment of the city of Makkah as a center of the Tawheed. So this is the first ayah of today. If somebody kindly recite it with translation. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ جعلنا البيت مثابة للناس وأمنا واتخذوا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى وعهدنا إلى إبراهيم وإسماعيل أن طهر بيتي للطائفين والعاكفين والركع السجود. And remember when we made the house Kaaba a place of frequent return, mean the pilgrim for mankind, and a place of security, and said, take the standing place of Ibrahim as a place of prayer. And we made a covenant with Ibrahim and the Ismail, saying, purify my house for those who circumambulate and it, and those who exclude themselves for devotions and prayer, and those who bow down and the prostrate. Next ayah, Bismillah. وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ رَبِّ اجْعَلْ هَذَا بَلَدًا آمِنًا وَارْزُقْ أَهْلَهُ من ثمرات من آمن منهم بالله واليوم الآخر قال ومن كفر فأمتيه قليلا قليلا ثم اضطره إلى عذاب النار فبئس المصير. And when Ibrahim al-Islam said, my Lord, make this a secure city and provides his people with fruits, whoever of them believes in Allah and the last day. He said, and whoever disbelieves, I will grant him enjoyment for a little, then I will force him to punishment of the fire, and evil is the destinations. Let's to identify the words. Why is a harf? Is a ism. Ja'alna, the na is telling it's a madi verb. Ja'ala yajal wijal, salasi mujarrad fi, salasi mujarrad verb. Al bayta, alif lam is telling it's an ism and it's a proper noun and it's a singular and a masculine. Masabatan, this double fatha telling is an ism and it's a feminine because don't side, and it's a singular and it's a common noun because there is no alif lam. Lin nasi, li is a harf, remove it. An nas, it's alif lam telling it's an ism, it's a plural, the singular is insan. Wawa is a harf, amanna, this the double fatha on noon telling is an ism and it's a nakra and it's a masculine. Waw is a harf, ittakhizu, the waw alif telling is a madi verb. Ittakhaza, 5-letter word, alif ta is extra, so it's on the pattern of ikhtalafa, bab is iftial. The next one is min. Min is a harf. Makam, makam, it's again ism. Ibrahim, ism. Musalla, this double fatha telling it's an ism. Waw is a harf. Ahidna. Ahidna na is telling it's a verb of Madi. Ila is a harf. Ibrahima. Ibrahima is a ism. Ila Ibrahima is jar majrur. Wawa is a harf. Ismaila. Ismaila is again has come as a majrur because it's ataf on the ila. An is a harf. Ta'ira. Ta'ira is a verb. Baiti. Yeah. Betiya, bait is a ism, ya is a zamir, so both are ism plus ism making mudaf, mudaf ila murakkab idafi. للطائفين, li is a harf, الطائفين alif lam telling it's ism, ya nun telling it's a jamma, mean the plural of masculine. Waw is a harf, al-akifina alif lam telling it's an ism, ya nun telling it's a masculine plural ism. Waw is a harf, irqawu, irqawu is again as a verb. As-sajud, as-sajud, alif lam telling it's an ism, it's a plural. Sajid is a singular, plural is a sajud. Waw is a harf, is a ism, it's a zarf. Qala is a ism, qala is a mazi verb. Ibrahimu is an ism, Rabbi, it's two words, Rab and E. Rab is a ism, Ya is mutakhallim, mean the zamir, both are ism. Ij'al, ij'al is again a verb. Ja'ala yajalu ij'al, so it's a amr. Haza is a ism ishara. Baladan, the double fatha telling it's an ism. Aminan, again the double fatha telling is an ism. Waw is a harf. Urzuku, urzuku, again it's a amr. Razaka yarzuku urzuk. Ahlau, ahl is a ism. Who is a zamir ism? Ism plus ism is mudat. Mudaf min murakkab idafi. Min is a harf. As-samarat. Alif lam telling is an ism, and alif ta at the end telling is a plural feminine word. The standing alif is also considered as alif. It's a writing style of the mushaf. Man is a harf. Man actually masula. Man masula is an ism. Fa is a harf. Umattiya, who is a zamir, remove umattiya, we will see it's a verb. Qalilan, the double fatha telling it's an ism. Summa is a harf. Adtarahu is a zamir, remove it. Adtara, it's a verb. Adtara. And so adtara, it's a verb. Mazid fi. Ila is a harf. Azab is a ism. An-nar, alif lam telling it's an ism and it's a feminine word. Nar is a feminine word. Wa is a harf. Besa is a special word. It's called the fi'l nakis. It's fi'l nakis and it's special word. It does not have the mudare and amr tables. It have only the madi table. Al-Masir, Alif Lam is telling us an ism and it's a proper noun and it's a singular and a masculine. Let's to see again. Wow is a harf, is a ism. Ja'alna is a verb. Al-baytu again ism. Masabat ism. Li is a harf. An-nas is a ism. It's jar majur. Wow is a harf. Amanna it's an ism. Wow is a harf. Ittakhazu it's a verb. It's a 5-letter verb. So alif ta is extra. So babe iftiyal. Min is a harf. Maqam is a ism. Ibrahim ism. Musalla again ism. Wow is a harf. Ahidna is a verb. Ahida yahidu ahad. Then ila is a harf. Ibrahima ism is jar majrur. Wow is a atf, and Ismail again is a majrur for ila. An is a harf. Tahira is a verb and it's a 4-letter, and on the pattern of al-lama it's babi taf'il. Beti is a ism. Ya is a zamir ism. Bet ism plus ism is mudaf ilayh murakkab idafi. Lit-ta'ifina, li mean for is a harf. At-ta'ifina is an ism plural masculine, so it's a jar majrur. Waw is a ataf. Al-akifina is again majrur because for the li. Waw is a harf. Ruqa again is a verb. Sorry, ism. Alif lam is telling al-sajud. So this al-sajud is a murakkab tawsifi, mean it's a sifa compound or the pair, and it's coming as a majrur. Next is a wa is a harf. Is a ism. Qala is a madi verb. Ibrahim it's an ism. Rabbi, Rab and E. Rab is a ism. Ya it's a kasra is telling as a ism. Zamir, that is ya mutakallim. Ij'al it's a amr. Jala yajalu ijal. Haza again is ishara. Baladun it's a ism. Aminan again ism. Wa is a harf. Urzuk is a amr verb. Ahlahu, ahl is a ism. Who is a zamir ism. So ism rakab idafi. Min is a harf. As-samarat it's a plural ism for the feminine because alif ta is coming at the end. Man is a ism maf'ula. Min is a ism. Amana is a verb and 4-letter verb, and it's on the pattern of babe if'al. Min is a harf. Whom is a zamir, so it's a jar majrur. B is a harf. Allah is a ism jalala majrur, so it's a jar majrur. Wa is atf. Al-yawmil akhira, both are ism, both are making a pair, that is the sifa pair. Qala is a fail, mean it's a madi verb. Waw is a harf. Man is a ism masula, mean the ism. Kafara is a verb, mean the fail. Fa is a harf. Ummatiya, who is a zamir, remove it. Ummatiya is a 5-letter, so it's have a alif and ta extra. It's again on the babi iftiyal. Qalilan it's an ism. Summa is a harf. Adtarahu, who is a zamir ism, adtara is a verb, and it's on the pattern of what? Babi fat. Ila is a harf jar, azab it's a majrur, so jar majrur. Again, mudaf, izab is a mudaf, and annar is a mudaf ilayh. So it's a mudaf ilayh pair also. Why is a harf besa? Besa, it's a special verb. It's a nakis verb, and it does not have the mudari and amir tables. It have only the madi table. Al musir, it's an ism, and it's a singular and masculine, and it's a proper noun. Let's to see the lesson learned. Ibrahim alayhi salam dua for the Makkah as a place of security and availability of abundance of food. Allah will provide food to all, whether they believe or not, whether they believe or not, but will punish those who do wrong. Look the new words in each line. Cipher 43202 mean on average not more than two in each line. Let's to go forward for word and the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir. Wa and is when ja'alna we made al bayta the house masabatin the returning place linnasi for the mankind. Wa and amanna and we make the place of security. Wattakhazu and set take mean say Maqam mean the place. Ibrahima, the Ibrahim Islam is standing. Maqam mean is here is standing meaning. Musalla, the place of prayer. Let's to see the new words coming. That is musabat linnas. We will have the phrase masabat linnas. Masabat linnas. The next wa amanna is a new word. We will have a phrase. Wa amanna. Wa amanna. واتخذوا من مقام إبراهيم واتخذوا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى. Think Allah make Kaaba the center and sanctuaries for mankind. Second three. Ibrahim salam asked for safety and provisions for the city, and his prayers were granted. Now the city of Makkah is a place where a number of miracles can be seen, even today, and these miracles have been there for the past hundreds of years. Now it's your turn. If somebody kindly revise this with translation. Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah. Wa and is when ja'alna we made al bayta the house masabatil linnasi a place of return for mankind wa amanna and the place of security wattakhuzu and set take min maqam Ibrahim from the standing place of Ibrahim musalla a place of prayer. The next part of the ayah is Bismillah. Wa and ahidna and we made a covenant ila with Ibrahim alayhi salam wa Ismail and the Ismail alayhi salam and dait tahira baytiya. The both purified my house lit taifina for those who circumambulate wal akifina and those who scumble themselves for devotions and prayer wal and those who bow down as-sujud and those who prostrate. The new word is tahra baiti taifina. We will have the phrase antahira baiti lil taifin. Antahira baytiya lit-ta'ifin. Wal-akifin is a new word. We will have the phrase. Wal-akifin. Wal-akifin. The next is ruku and sujud. Both are new. We will have. Wa-rukka is sujud. Wa-rukka is sujud. Let's to go for the revision. Wa ahidna and we made a covenant ila Ibrahim with Ibrahim wa Ismail and Ismail. An tahira baytiya the both purify my house, litaifina, for those who circumambulate, wal akifina, and those who scumble themselves for devotions and prayer, wal sujud, and those who bow down, and those who prostrate. The next ayah is Bismillah. And is when Qala said, Ibrahim, Rabbi, my Lord, Ij'al, make Haza, this balad, a city, amanan, secure, warzuq, and provide ahlahu, his people, minas samarat, with fruits, man amana, those believe, minhum, from them, billahi, in Allah, wal yawmil akhir, and the last day. Qala, he said, Waman kafara, and whosoever disbelieve, fa'ummatiyahu qalilan, then I will grant him enjoyment a little. Summa adtaraw, then I will force him ila azabin nar, to the punishment, wabesa, and of the fire, the evil, wabesa, and the evil, al-masir, the destination. The new words are baladan aminan. We will have the phrase for it. Ij'al haza baladan amina. Ij'al haza baladan amina. The next one new word is fa ummatiyahu kalila. We will have the phrase for it. Fa ummatiyahu kalila. Fa ummatiyahu kalila. The next adtarahu is a new word. We will have the phrase for it. Adtarahu ila azabin nar. Adtarahu ila azabin nar. Let's go for the explanation. Earlier, regarding the leadership, Allah said that it will not reach the wrongdoers. Therefore, out of respect, Ibrahim alayhi salam asked Allah for provision for believers only. Allah said not only the believers, but the kafirs also will get them, because this dunya is a test. However, the kafirs will end up in extremely painful punishment of the fire. Let's do a hadith. Sallah bin Sa'ad narrated that the messengers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, if the world to Allah was equal to a mosquito's wing, then he would not allow the disbelievers to have a sip of water from it. The life miracles in Makkah. Makkah had no the greenery or lakes or placement or the pleasant weather. Only black mountains and valleys. Allah made it mushahba almost 5,000 years ago. Until now, there is no place on the earth where millions go there for Hajj from all countries of the world, feeling happy by spending their life saving just to make it to the city. Muqam Ibrahim means the place where the Ibrahim alayhi salam stood. Compare it with other things in the history. Even the most scared books of the other religions are not preserved. Here Allah mentions the Muqam, and it is the preserved till today. Umrah, Tawaf, and Salah, Zikr, and prayers are continuously performed throughout the year by thousands every day. It is a secure city. All historical places and cities have been attacked, are destroyed, and rebuilt in different wars. Makkah has been untouched from the time it was established for the last 5,000 years. Makkah is full of black mountains with no vegetations. Still, you can find all types of provisions there throughout the year coming from various parts of the world. It is clear sign of the acceptance of Ibrahim alayhi salam dua for Makkah. Zamzam water gushes forth unstopped for thousands of years, benefiting millions of people. Its water composition is unique in world with lots of medicinal or medicinal properties. Most amazing is that it is a valley of no vegetation, no ponds, no rivers, and no other source of water nearby. So let's revise this once again. Bismillah Rahmani. What is and when Qala Ibrahim alayhi salam said, Rabbi, my Lord, Ij'al make haza this baladan a city aminan secure warzuq and provide ahlahu his people min samarat with fruits min amana and the whoever believe minhum from them billahi in Allah wal yawmil akhir and the last day. Qala he said, Waman and whoever kafara disbelief fa ummatiyahu kalilan and I will grant him the enjoyment kalilan a little. Summa adtarahu then I will force him ila azab nar to the punishment of the fire. Wabesa and the evil al-masir is the destination. Let's go for the lesson dua and plan. Lesson learns from these ayahs are Ibrahim alayhi salam dua for Makkah as a place of security and availability of abundance of food. Allah will provide food to all, whether they believe or not, but will punish those who do wrong. Let's to pray. Oh Allah, bless us with Hajj and Umrah. Oh Allah, help us serve your neighborhood masjid in whatever way possible. Make a plan. Inshallah, I will commit some time to do service for mosque or the musallas, such as the cleaning the mosque or helping the children enjoying coming to the masjid. The asma in this lesson, Raqi is a singular, plural is Ruq. Sajid, plural is Sujud. Nar, plural is Niran. The three letter sound verbs on the pattern of Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samia are Ahida, Yahidu, Ahad. Ahid, Mahud, Ahad. And Hadal is the root letter and Bab is Samia. Next is Akafa, Yakufu, Okuf. Akif, Makuf, Akuf. And Kafa is the root letter and Bab is Nasara. So this is the Ahida table. Ahida, he promised. Ahidu, they promised. Ahitta, you promise. Ahittu, I promise. Ahittum, you all promise. Ahidna, we promise. Ahidat, she promise. Yahadu, he promises. Yahaduna, they promise. Tahidu, you promise. Ahadu, I promise. Tahaduna, you all promise. Nahadu, we promise. Tahadu, she promise. Ehad, promise. Ehadu, promise you all. La tahid, don't promise. La tahidu, don't promise. Ahidun, promisers. Mahmudun, the one to be promised. Ahad to promise. Six kisa. Ahida, yahidu, ahid, ahidun, mahudun, ahudun. And the Bob is Nasora. No, sorry, Samia, and the ruler is Enhadda. The next one is Akafa. Akafa, he is cradle and devoted. Akafa, akafu, akafta, akaftu, akaftum, akafna, akafat. Yakufu, yakufuna, takufu, akufu, takufuna, nakufu, takufu. Ukuf, ukufu, la takuf, la takufu, akifun, makufun, anhu, and akufun. The six keys are Akafa, Yakufu, Okuf, Akifun, Makufun, Anhu, and Akufun. The root letter and Kafa, and the Bab is Nasara. Let's to go for the weak verbs, the repeated verbs, and the Hamza verb. The first one is Amina, Ya'manu, Aman, Amin, Ma'mun, Aman. So Hamza Mim Nun is the root letter, Bab is Samia. The next one is Tafa. Tafa, Yutafu, Tuf, Taif, Matuf, Bihi, and Tawaf. Ta Waufa is the root letter and Bab is Nasr. Kalla Yakillu Killa. Kalilun dash Kallun. Kaf Lam Lam is the root letter and Dalla is the Bab. So the first one is Aminna. It is not Amna, it is Aminna. He came in peace. Aminu, Aminta, Amintu, Amintum, Aminna, Aminat. Ya'manu, Ya'manuna, Ta'manu, Amanu, Ta'manuna, Namanu, Tamanu. I'man, Emanu, La Ta'man, La Ta'manu, Aminun, Mamunun, Amnu. So the six is Amina, Ya'manu, I'man, Amin, Mamun, Aman. The root letter is Hamza Mim Nun and the Bab is Samir. The next is Tafa. Tafa, he circumambulated, mean he makes circle. Tafa, Tafu, Tufta, Tuftu, Tuftum, Tufna, Tafat. Yatufu, Yatufuna, Tatufu, Atufu, Tatufuna, Natufu, Tatufu. Tuf, Tufu, La Tatuf, La Tatufu, Taifun, Matufun, Bihi, Tawafun, and Taufun. The root letter is Tawafa and Bab is Nasara. Next is Kalla. Kalla, he reduced. Kalla, Kallu, Kalalta, Kalaltu, Kalaltum, Kalalna, Kallat. Yakillu, Yakilluna, Takillu, Akillu, Takilluna, Nakillu, Takillu. Killa, Killu, La Takilla, La Takillu, Kalun, Dash, Kallu. The Amar come on at the other pattern. Iklil, Iklilu, La Taklil, La Taklilu, Kalilun, Dash, Illatun. The six keys are Kalla, Yakillu, Killa, Kalun, Dash, Kallu. The rule is Kaf, Lam, Lam, and the Bab is that is Dalla that come on the pattern of Daraba. Let's to see the Mazid fi Afal. Tahra, Yutahiru, Tahir, Mutahir, Mutahar, Tathir. Tahara is the root letter and Bab is Allama pattern on Tafreel. Mata, Yamatta'u, Yumatta'u, Matta, Mutam, Mumatta'u, Mumatta'un, Tamti'un. That is Mim Ta'an is the root letter Bab is Tafreel. Idtara, Yadtru, Idtarir, Mudtaran, Mudtarin, Mudtarin, Mudtaran, Idtararun. The root letter is Dad Ra Ra. It is on the Bab of Ikhtalafa Iftiyal. Let's have the Tarraha table. Tarra, he purified. Tarra, Tarrahu, Tarharta, Tarhartu, Tarhat, Taharratum, Taharratum, Taharna, Taharrat. Yutahiru, Yutahiruna, Tutahiru, Utahiru, Tutahiruna, Nutahiru, Tutahiru. Tahir, Tahiru, La Tutahir, La Tutahiru, Mutahirun, Mutaharun, Tathirun. Tahara is the root letter and Bab is Taf'il. Mata, Mata, he benefited. Mata, Matau, Matata, Matatu, Matatum, Matana, Mataat. Yumatteu, Yumatteuna, Tumatteu, Umatteu, Tumatteuna, Numatteu, Tumatteu. Matta, Matteu, La Tumatta, La Tumatteu, Matteun, Mumattaun, Tamatteun. The sixth is Matta'a, Yumatteu, Matteun, Mumatteun, Mumattaun, Tamatteun. Mim ta'in is the rule letter in Bab is Taf'il. Idtara. Idtara means he forced. Idtara, idtaru, idtararta, idtarartu, idtarartum, idtararna, idtarat. Yadtaru, yadtaruna, tadtaru, adtaru, tadtaruna, tadtaru, or nadtaru. Idtar, idtaru, la tadharar, la tadtaru, mudtarun, mudtarun, idtararun. The Amar command pattern. Idtarir, idtaruru, la tadtatar, la tadtataru. Mudtarun, mudtarun, idtararun. The root letter is Dad, Ra, Ra, and the Bab is Iftiyal. Let's to go for the grammar. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Welcome to understand the Quran the Easy Way, course 5 with page 18, pointer D in grammar. Today we will have the fourth pair with rough nas jar. We saw the surf is the grammar part which comprise making words from letters. Just like fa and lam are letter, we get words built fa'il, maf'ul, fa'altum, yaf'aluna, if'al, fa'alun, fe'lun, etc. This is called the surf. What's the naf? It's the using of the words to make sentences. Just like al-baytu kabirun, or to make some pairs. Just like fil ardi, baytun kabirun, zalikul baytu, baytullah. Then these pairs are used in sentences. Just khalaqallahu al-arda fi yawmin. Kana haza baytun kabira. Inna zalikal bayta baytullahi. We so far have studied four types of sentence. One is called jumla ismiya, means the nominal sentence. The example was Allahu Ghafur. The second is jumla with inna, just inna Allaha Ghafurun. The third was jumla, the sentence with kana, kana Allahu Ghafura. The fourth was jumla failure, mean the verbal sentence. Example was khalaqallahu al-arda. Then we studied four pairs or compound. The first was haruf jar, just like fil ardi. Second was the sifa pair, just like baytun kabirun. The third was the ism ishara pair, just like zalikal baytu. The fourth one we studied was the relation pair, just like baytullah. Let's revise the learned concept. Haza baytun kabirun, it's rough. Ra zaidun baytan kabira, it's a nas. Zaidun fi baytin kabirin, it's a jar. Baytu zalikal baytu, rough. Ra zaidun zalikal bayta, it's a nas. Zaidun fi zalikal bayti, it's a jar. So today we will go, look, this is a best example. Baytullahi. Bayt is a ism, Allah is a ism. Both ism joining like that. Baytu, it have a dhamma at the end. And the Allah ism jalala have kasra. So if we want to make a relation pair, what we do? We put the dhamma at the end of the first noun and we put kasra on the below the second letter. So it becomes the relation pair. Just like I have the example. Abdullahi. See, Abdullah, it has a dhamma. Allah ism jalala have kasra. So it's a pair. Relation pair. Abdur Rahman. Abdu, it has a dhamma. Ar-Rahman, it have a kasra. So it's a pair of relation. Nasiruddin. Nasirul, look, it have a dhamma at the end. Ad-Din, it have a kasra at the end. So it's a relation pair, or it's called murakkabe idafi. Let's to have the three forms of this fourth pair, raf, nas, jar. If I say Baytullahi is original, it's a actual. If I say Baytullahi, it's a chain, it's affected, it's a maf'ul. If I say Baytillahi, it's a jar. Let's have another. Haza Baytullahi, Baytullahi, it's a raf. Ra Zaidu Baytullahi, Baytullahi is a nas. Zaidun fi Baytillahi is a jar. Let's to have a construction, Rabbul Ardi. The original form will be Rabbul Ardi. It's a raf. Rabbul Ardi is again the same. Rabbul Ardi is again the same. How it could be? It's not the same. It's actually misspelled. Rabbul Ardi, Rabbal Ardi, Rabbil Ardi. Just look. Allahu Rabbul Ardi. Rabbul Ardi is original. Look the second. Abdu Rabbal Ardi. Actually, it's Rabbil Ardi. Jar. A'udhu bi Rabbil Nas. Bi Rabbi. It's jar. Look the example for Quran. Allazina yankuduna ahdallahi. What is this ahdallahi? Raf, nas or jar? It's nas. Inni alamu ghaib as-samawati wal ard. What is this ghaib as-samawati wal ard? Raf nas jar. It's nas. Min sharril waswas. What is this min shar? This sharril waswas. It's raf nas jar. It's jar because the word jar has come before it. Kul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. What is bi rabbin nas? Raf nas jar. It's jar. Alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. Ashabil fil. What is this? It's in jar because B is before it. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا. فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ. What is this دِينِ اللَّهِ? It's jar because the fi jar has come before it. The first question in the homework for lesson 18D is write the dua lesson plan individually, collectively for the verses in the pointers given. The answer is given in the book, textbook. You can find from there. There is the dua also and plan. The second question is, what did Ibrahim alayhis salam ask for Allah for the believers? Ibrahim alayhis salam asked Allah for provisions for the believers only. Let's write the meanings of the following phrases. Masabatul linnasi wa amanna. A place of return for mankind and a place of security. وَاتَّخَذُوا مِن مَقَامِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مُصَلَّى. Take from the standing place of Ibrahim as a place of prayer. رَبِّ جَعَلْ هَذَا بَلَدًا آمِنًا. My Lord, make this a secure city. Let's take the plural. Rake is a singular, plural is ruqe, ruka. Sajid is a plural, sajud is the singular, sajud is a plural. Nar is a single, niran is the plural. Let's make 6 key. Ahida, yahidu, ahad, ahid, mahud, ahad mean to make covenant. Akafa, akafa, yakafu, okaf, akif, makuf, anu, akuf mean to school and conceal for devotions and the prayer. Amina, yamenu, aman, amin, mamun, aman mean to become scared. Tafa, yatafu, tuf, taif, matuf bihi, tawaf to circumambulate. Kalla, yakillu, killa, kalilun, dash, kalla to become little. Tahra, yutahiru, tahir, mutahir, mutahar, tathir to purify. Mata'a, yumattau, matta, mumattau, mumattan, tamti'un to grant enjoyment. Idtara, yadtaru, idtarir, mudtarar, idtarar to force. Add the missing vowels, rough nasjars in the sentences given below. Haza Baitullahi. What will come on this Baitullahi? Haza Baitullahi is in Jof. Ra Zaidu Bait Allah. What it will come? It will be Ra Zaidu Baitullahi in Nasr. Zaidu fi Bait Allahi. Zaidun fi Baitillahi. It will be Jof. Underline the pair of relation in the verses given below. Bismillah. Alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. It have two. Rabbuka is also a pair and ashabul fil is also a pair. Inni alamu ghaib as-samawati wal ard. Ghaib as-samawati is a pair. Kul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Bi rabbin nas is a pair. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسِ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ. It's a pair. الَّذِينَ يَنْقُضُونَ عَهْدَ اللَّهِ. عهد Allah is a pair. مِنْ شَرِّ الْوَسْوَاسِ. شَرِّ الْوَسْوَاسِ is a pair. Look these carefully. We say that noun may have 3 states. It may have the double dhamma. It may have a double fatha, may have double kasra, just like Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimi. For the tasniya, for the dual, we say Musulmane, it's a raf. Muslimaini, it's a nas. Muslimaini, it's a jar. For the plural, we say Muslimuna, it's a raf. Muslimina, it's a jar. Muslimina, it's a nas. Muslimina is a jar. So what are the sign? The sign is it double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra. What about in dual? The sign is ane, ine. Mean alif nun, ya nun, ya nun. Mean the nun is the sign. What about the plural? Muslimuna, muslimina, muslimin. Is the vav nun and ya nun is the sign. Mean the nun. So they are called heavy i'rab. Heavy i'rab mean they are fully loaded. Double fatha, double dhamma, double kasra, loaded with ane, ine, wuna, ina, etc. What about the feminine? From Muslim, we say Muslimatun with double dhamma, Muslimatan with double fatha, Muslimatin with double kasra. What about the dual? Muslimatane, raf, Muslimataine, nas, Muslimataine, jar. What about the plural? Muslimatun, raf, Muslimatin, nas, Muslimatin, jar. So these all are called the heavy because they are having double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra, are having ane, aine, wuna, sorry, not wuna, but atun, at, atin, etc. So these are called heavy word. The ism with the heavy word. Now, what is the light? Let's to see. If I say Muslimu, one dhamma, Muslima, one fatha, Muslimi, one kasra, it's a light word because it have a single R. If I say Muslimane, remove the nun, it become light. Muslima, Muslimaini, remove the nun, it become Muslimi. So they are light. Muslimuna, it was heavy. Remove the nun. Muslimu, it's a light. Muslimi, it was Muslimina. Nun has been removed, so it become a light. So these are the light form of the masculine. Muslimu, Muslima, Muslimi. Muslima, Muslimi, Muslimi. Muslimu, Muslimi, Muslimi. What about the feminine? From Muslimatun, it having double dhamma, it become Muslimatun, raf, Muslimata, nas, Muslimati, mean one dhamma, one fatha, one kasra. What about the dual? Muslimatane, nun has removed, so it become Muslimatane, it's a nas. Muslimati, it's become the nas. Muslimati, it's become the. What about the plural? Muslimatu, single dhamma. Muslimat, single kasra. Muslimati, single. So these are called the light arrow. Try to understand the difference between the heavy and the light arrow. In heavy arrow, we have double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra. If it's a dual, we have at the end ane, mean the presence of nun. What about the plural? Again, we have the at the end vav nun, ya nun. Mean the nun is the presence, that is the sign of heavy. What about the feminine? We say Muslimatun, double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra. Or we say Muslimata, instead of Muslimatane, nun has been removed. Muslimataine, nun has been removed. And what about the plural? We say Muslimatun. Now the dhamma has changed into single, Muslimatu. Muslimatin, it was having double kasra, it become Muslimati. So this is the difference between the light and the heavy verb. The heavy verb, they have double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra. If they are dual, they have ane, aine, Muslimane, Muslimaine, Muslimin. When they are plural, they have vanun, yanun, Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslim. What about the feminine? Again, double fatha, Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. For the dual, Muslimata, Muslimati. For the plural, Muslimatu, Muslimati. So they are the light arrow. Let's go for the difference. Here, two words are given. Baytu al-muallimi. Look, the baytu. It's a light arrow. It does not have alif lam, does not have tanween. Such a word when does not have alif lam tanween, that is called mudaf. So the mudaf have no alif lam, no, and the Arab is light. Mean it does not have a tanween. double dhamma, double fatha. It will have a one dhamma, one fatha, one kasra. What is that second? Second, look, al-muallimu. It have a kasra. This is called mudaf ilayhi. The mudaf ilayhi is always in kasra. So it make a pair. That is called mudaf ilayhi pair, or the relation pair, or it is called the murakkabe idafi. Let's do a few examples. Kalamu talibin. Kalamu. Look, it's light arab. It does not have alif lam or tanween. So it's a mudaf. What about the talibatin? It is kasra. So it's a majroor. So it's a it's a mudaf ilayh. So it's mudaf ilayh in the relation pair. Look the next. Kitabul talib. Talibu. Kitab. Look, kitabu. It does not have alif lam and tanween. So it's a light arab. So it's a mudaf. What about the al-talibu? Al-talibu, actually, it's in state of kasra. It should be at-talibi. Kitabu talibi. The next is rabbana. Rabba. Look, it is light. It is not rabba, rabbin. It does not have double dhamma, double tafada. It have a single pata. So it's light arab. And the na is a mabni. In raf, it is na. In jar, the nas is na in jar. In all the three are, so it's similar. So here we can say rabba is a mudaf and na is majroor here due to the situation or situating place. Look the next. Tahtul shajarati. Tata is a mudaf because it's a light arab. It does not have a double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra, or alif lam. So it's a mudaf. And the next mudaf alayh should be maksur, mean having a kasra. So look at shajarati, it's a maksur, it have a kasra. The next is ma'aka. Ma, again, it does not have double dhamma, double fatha. So it's a light arab. It's an ism. And the ka is a mabni. It's in raf is ka, in nas is ka, jar is ka. So here is a jar because the mudaf has come. Remember, the kasra comes in two conditions. When there is harf jar before it, just like fi kitabi, alal kursi, or secondly, when there is a mudaf before it, when a ism having kasra and before it is a mudaf, just like kalmu talibin, kitabul talibi, tahtu shajrati, etc. There are special mudaf. They don't have the signs of the ism. You have to note them and keep them. Just like ludan, mean especially from. Ghair, other than. Ay, which or any. But the swar, some or the sum of. Kulla, mean each, all, or every, the whole. Dun, beside or other. They always come as a mudaf. They don't have the sign of ism. They don't have alif lam. They don't have a tanween, mean double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra, but still they are mudaf. So you have to memorize. Let's do have few questions. Translate. Masabatul linnasi, a place of reading for mankind, a place of returning for mankind, a place of returning for them, a place of returning for us. The answer is a place of returning for mankind. The next question is, Allah made Kaaba the central, most scared place, sanctuary for mankind, a place of return. All the four are correct. Translate, littaifina, for those who scramblate, for those who bow down, for those who exclude themselves for devotions, for the one who circumambulates. All this is littaifina, mean for those who circumambulates. Well, akifina mean those who seclude themselves for devotions and prayer, and those who bow down, and those who seclude themselves for devotion and prayer, and the one who secludes himself for devotions and prayer. The right answer is, and those who seclude themselves for devotions and prayer. The next question is, translate summa adtarahu. Four choices are, then I will force him, then they will force him, then you will force him, then we will force him. Summa adtarahu mean, then I will force him. The next question, the live miracles in Makkah are, Makkah has no greenery, Makkah has no lakes, Makkah has no black mountains, Makkah has no pleasant weather. All are correct except C. Makkah has no black mountains. It's wrong because Makkah has black mountains. Most amazing is that the Zamzam water comes out in a valley dash, no vegetation, no ponds, no rivers, no other source of water nearby. All the four are correct. Next, فعل عمر of اضطرا is اضطرر. اسم فاعل of طاف is طائف. Plural of راك is ركع. Three states for the pair that shows relations are Haza Abdullahi is Raf, Ra'aytu Abdullahi is Nasb, Sametu min Abdullahi is the jar. Example of Rafa states of a sentence that shows relation is Haza Baytullahi. Example of Nas state of the sentence that shows relations is Ra Zaidu Baytillahi. The second word is always in jar state. For example, Baytullahi. Translating to Arabic, they break the covenant of Allah. ينقضون عهد الله. هل عبدتم رب الأرض? The four answer is Nam Nabdu Rabbil Ardi, Nam Abadtu Rabbil Ardi, Nam Abada Rabbil Ardi, Nam Abadna Rabbil Ardi. The correct answer is Nam Abadna Rabbil Ardi. Tum will change into Na. The next question, Hal Tashma'una min Kitabillahi? The four answers are Nam Samena min Kitabillahi, Nam Nashma'u min Kitabillahi, Nam Sametu min Kitabillahi, Nam Tashma'una min Kitabillahi. The correct answer is Nam Nashma'u min Kitabillahi. Tashma'una change into Nashma'u. Halillahu Khalikun Nas. The four answers possible. Allah khalaqan nas, yakhluqullahu nas, nam Allahu khaliqun nas, khalaqallahu nas. The correct answer is nam Allahu khaliqun nas. Translate A'udhu bi rabbin nas. The four possible answers are: we seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. I seek refuge in the Lord. They seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. The correct answer is I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. The next is يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ. The possible translations are they are entering into the religion. They are entering into the religion of Allah. He is entering into the religion of Allah. They are entering into the religion of Allah. The correct answer is they are entering into the religion of Allah. The seventh homework, two of Tilawa, you have to open the Mus'haf from any place if you can and read it for 10 minutes and then close it and recall for 10 minutes from your memory whatever you have memorized or you have early memorized. The second two are studying from the book. Take your textbook, open it, and study for 10 minutes daily from the lessons of that week. If you don't have the hard copy, you have not got the printed, doesn't matter. Just read from soft copy of your mobile or tablet or the computer, whatsoever you have kept there. And the fourth homework is this pocket book. This card was given you in QC1 and you have taken the copy, keep it in your pocket and take it 5 times in the day for 2 to 3 minutes each time and try to read it. In few weeks, you will memorize it. And then if you do the same practice, reading it for 2 to 3 times in 2 to 3 minutes, 5 times in a day, your memory will be sharpened up to 300 times. The fifth lesson or the homework is listen to 1 hour's concise MP3 on word for word translation and grammar of the QC1 because it contains 50% Quranic words. At least once in a month should be listened. The sixth homework is talk about the course with your study partner. Make somebody your study partner, maybe your kids, maybe your friends, your relatives, your family members, your grandparents or the grandchildren or your brother, sister or neighbors or your non-persons or your co-workers or colleagues. Make a partner study and always revise with him or her your at least 3 Arabic words or a one ayah. Now you are in QC5. Almost we are going to complete 141 ayah of Surah Baqarah. They are too much. Try to memorize them. At least one ayah per day. If you memorize in a month, you will memorize 30 ayahs. They are enough because the seventh homework is recite different surahs in the Salah. You should recite these ayahs in the salah, means different ayah in different salah. Remember, you are chosen for this course. Always say, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni. And also pray for your course mates and classmates to have the classes. And then learn from the videos. If you have not able to listen, make few friends, maybe 2 3 or up to 10, make a group small and sit somewhere or on in the even on the WhatsApp or the Zoom you can do. The next is if you need some training or some material, you can visit this www.understandquran.com. You can get from there the PowerPoints, PDFs, workbooks, textbooks, and also the homeworks and the quiz and also their solutions or even training if you require, they can provide. So let's pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. I announced yesterday, today we have completed the page 18, mean the 3 pages out of 5 which we have to study. So the next week, mean on Friday, we will have the revision of the mid quiz, mean all the 3 pages. On the Saturday, mean just like 2 days, you will have the mid quiz. So you have got 1 week complete for the revision. You start preparing, you should try to complete your all homeworks, you should complete your workbook up to the 3rd page, and you should prepare yourself for the mid quiz. Inshallah, mid quiz revision will be on the coming Friday as per Pakistan time, and the mid quiz will be on the Saturday. The timing will the same as the class time, mean at 7 p.m. Pakistan time, as it is the class time. So if you still have any question, your questions are welcome. You can ask the questions. So if you don't have the question, let's do again recite the supplication. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz.